has scored 77 points. They
Mr.
play
Big Shot,
game
the
7.
new Mr. Big.
Cunningham, brilliant the last 2 games to save Detroit CA, the winner of tonight's Game 7 between Cleveland and Toronto.
6'6" Desmond Bain, center, Duke, 34.
And for the Pistons, Cunningham, Robinson, Thompson, Harris.
It all goes away if we win tonight. As for the Pistons,
Some are made for this moment. Of course, the Stars.
You know, everybody's heart rate is up. Everybody wants to play well at
Here, and here we are. One and done, or one huge numbers. Tobias Harris guarding him mostly. Wendell Carter. Harris has done a good job on Banchero in terms of field goal percentage. Jalen Duren now picks him up. Banchero stopped nicely by Duren. Shot clock at 5. Jamal Cain goes right at Robinson. Layup is in and out. Robinson the rebound.
start to get a layup on your first possession after Detroit had done a really nice job defensively cutting off Banchero.
Good defense from Banchero. Cunningham turns it over. Banchero gets inside. Shot blocked. Thompson with the rejection. He has been magnificent.
Well, that's just elite recovery defense. Holds the ball, but also forces Paolo to pick up his first foul.
Always games like this, you worry about a key player getting in foul trouble. Cunningham finds some room left open. Soft touch won't go. Jalen Duren, count it.
And they're going to need that out of Duren today. He has not had a double-double in this series. You know he would love to have a big Game 7, both as a scorer and on the glass.
Duren an all-star, maybe all-NBA. Cain tries from the corner. That misses. Rebound. Thompson bring it up. Still for both of these teams as Duncan Robinson can't get the 3 ball kept alive. Suggs comes away with defense is their calling cards.
Defense is their calling card, but it's also how you play offensively. When you talk about defense being a calling card, both teams only had 10 turnovers in the last game. So neither team played ultra sloppy basketball. It was just elite defense and a lack of shot makers.
Tobias Harris spins, double team, now single coverage. Can't get at the fall. Rebound. Pistons talked about making sure Bain doesn't have one of those games. He is capable of going off for a big game. Suggs to Cain. And Carroll left wide open. Connects on a 3. 0 for 9 from 3 in Game 6, although he certainly was not alone in rough shooting. Robinson, little fake, fires, can't get it. Duren keeps it alive. Robinson gets it back. Pass inside to Duren. Cunningham uses the screen. Cunningham said none of Game 6 matters if we don't win Game 7. People will forget about that amazing comeback if they can't get the victory here this afternoon.
And if you're for the Orlando Magic, then you have to stay calm as pop jumper. Every single time Detroit hits a bucket, it's going to sound like a game-winning basket. If the crowd is going to go crazy, the intensity, you've got to keep your emotions in check early in this game.
Low, they turn it over. Bain. Good transition defense from Robinson. Pass goes inside to Cain. Kicks it out, Banchero again. One-on-one coverage. Banchero, Thompson comes over. Back here comes Thompson. Another excellent defensive play from one of the elite defenders in basketball. Robinson, no hesitation.
That's 3 great looks already for Duncan Robinson. He gets one to go. He is maybe the biggest X factor of all for the Detroit Pistons.
Suggs pass each other. They still say Orlando ball.
You see right here, Paolo Banchero coming into the middle, and Mike said he was looking for some contact. I think contact defined and maybe than some of the others, and it leads to this. Duncan Robinson does not need much time to let it fly.
Yeah, but Wendell Carter can't give him that much space. You're guarding a shooter. He's sitting on the block as that pass gets thrown out.
Speaking of blocks, Cunningham with the block already. Number of block shots as Duren gets the pass for the Pistons, a 5-point lead.
The two-man game with Cunningham and Duren was one of the best in the league this season. We have not seen that many opportunities in this series for those two guys to connect off direct pick-and-roll action.
Inside pass, Anthony Black has it deflected out of bounds.
And again, you always want to help your teammates out. K turns around and makes a quality block.
Banchero against Harris. The spin, kicks it out. Black off the mark. Orlando has started 2 for 9. And again, after that disastrous shooting performance in the second half of Game 6. Harris jumper. Suggs was the key in the Game 1 victory here. As Desmond Bane can't get it to fall. And a loop. Carter against Duren. Shot clock at 5. Duren helps out. Suggs gets away. Kicks it out to Bane up top. Banchero just gets it off in time and
knock a desperation shot. That's the kind of poise we were talking about before the game.
Banchero has all 8 Magic points to start. Cunningham, Robinson, again, no hesitation. Can't get that one.
Too many good looks. That's a good look. I know you want to help out on Cade, but like you said, and here comes Paolo.
Much if your star's rolling.
Dennis Jenkins gets his first appearance. Robinson goes to a spot. Back up top. Jenkins, who had an excellent regular season, hasn't played as much so far in the playoffs. Pulls up, jump shot, in and out.
Times things don't show up on stat sheets. That closeout by Suggs on Duncan Robinson saved that possession. It looked like a wide open look.
Suggs gets inside and backs the first storm when the crowd is electric and the Pistons score the first few points. So finally somebody besides Banchero scores. Meanwhile, down the other end, Thompson's.
But he can be dominant here in the post. You get Bane against you. It looked like he was fouled a couple of times, but he's got the athleticism to take them down there. If a team tries to help out, that's when you kick it out. But you don't have to be on the perimeter and then trying to.
Series. He only had 4 points in Game 6, but was still a plus 22 at 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Banchero gets his first rest, as does Cunningham. Javon Carter getting some run again here in Game 7. Black got inadvertently poked in the mouth. Shot clock at 8. Finds Carter. Back out Kane. Extra pass Bane. Contested 3. Harris, who has had an excellent series, gives the Pistons a 1-point lead. Bane to Black. Black. Good help defense. The veteran Harris looking. Jenkins has Carter on him. Bring it back out. This is his first playoff series, young man in his second year. Tiptoes along the baseline. Robinson lets it fly. Rebound Duren back up. Played some excellent defense in this series, but his offense has taken quite a dip. Averaged 19.5 per game during the regular season. 10.5 rebounds. They would love to get him going here in Game 7. And if they win further on, upcoming play. What a first round. The unpredictability night in and night out.
The activity level of Detroit here early. Orlando's knocked down some threes, but anything at the rim heavily contested.
They were the second rated.